Hey fashion lovers, you're watching Let's Talk with GabyMichaelle. Today's special guest is someone whose humility and amazing work speaks volumes, none other than the legendary and phenomenal creative director of Max Mara, Mr. Ian Griffiths.
Good morning, Gabby. It's a beautiful summer morning here in Camelandia, and I'm just doing a little bit of work on my terrace before I head into the office, and I'm delighted to answer your questions.
Welcome and good morning to you, Mr. Ian. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview you and allowing me to get a sneak peek of your fabulous Camelandia. Okay, first question. What is one item you can't live without?
You asked me, what couldn't I live without? Well, one thing I would hate to live without would be my coloured pencils. Wherever I am in the world, I like to work all the time. I never know when I'm going to have an idea that I want to jot down, to sketch in some way. And for me, these kind of coloured pencils are the most direct and communicative way of creating a sketch to communicate my idea. And I cannot imagine being without them.
Wow, Mr. Ian, this to me just confirms how iconic you are. Having colored pencils as your essential item is so beautiful. I love seeing all of your sketches, and being able to create masterpieces on the go is so incredible. Second question, if you weren't a fashion designer, what would you be?
What would I be if I were not a fashion designer? I think I'd be working in a garden in some way. Maybe I'd be a garden designer. Maybe I would be designing gardens and houses. But in some way, I know that I would be working with plants, growing things, working with nature, working outdoors, which is really where I love to be.
I could totally see that. You have such a great eye for designing. Whether it's being a creative director or designing houses or gardens, I'm sure you would be phenomenal at it. Third question, which is something I would love to get your take on and know from you. What advice would you give someone pursuing their dreams?
Dreams are very, very important things. Don't think of your dreams as fantasies. Think of them as your inner self's way of telling you where it wants to be, and find a way to get there. That's what I did. I never thought of a dream as being something that couldn't be realized. I just saw it as a signpost.
Mr. Ian, I couldn't agree more. This right here, this interview and being able to talk to you and get a little bit of your mind is just such a dream come true for me. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and giving me such unforgettable advice. I will remember it forever. Bonus question. There is no right or wrong answer, Mr. Ian. What word comes to your mind when I say teddy coat?
Think immediately zeitgeist. Zeitgeist means the spirit of the age. I think one way or another, that coat sums up the psyche, the contemporary psyche. Something about its balance of cuddle and comfort, combined with a quality of look at me, showy offiness, in just the right mix. Sums up the way we feel about ourselves today and the way we want to project ourselves. And after all, that's what fashion is. It's about interpreting the zeitgeist.
Besides the fact that I just added a new word to my vocabulary, it is a dream for me to know the way a designer thinks of their piece. And the way you think of your teddy coat is truly extraordinary. Your coat is so gorgeous, and in my eyes, a true wardrobe essential. Mr. Ian Griffiths, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me. I am simply in awe and so grateful to have had the opportunity to interview you and get to know the super interesting and kind person behind your amazing designs. Thank you all for watching episode 5 of Let's Talk with GabyMichaelle. See you next time.